happen overnight. Still we laid the foundation to make the future right. We pledge our hearts to uphold our path. We've been going strong and we're just getting started. Our leadership who stands to the rightful path. The greener grass is here, the better choices come. Choose Jamaica for better communities. Choose Jamaica for our prosperity. Choose Jamaica, this is what it really means. Choose Jamaica, choose JLP. Yes, we're building a better future together. Stay true no matter the weather. JLP standing bold through every plan, school and road. From hardships to hope, we've been paving the way. Very best of Jamaica starts today. And so we pledge our hearts to them. We're just getting started. Our leadership who stands to the rightful path. The greener grass is here, the better choices come. Choose Jamaica for better communities. Choose Jamaica for our prosperity. Choose Jamaica, this is JLP. Yes, we will see the fruit of our labor. We are getting no, not no later. He is a leader, real and complete labor. We are getting no, not no later. Prosperity for you and me. Choose Jamaica, choose Jamaica for better communities. Choose Jamaica for our prosperity. Choose Jamaica. This is what it really means. Choose Jamaica, choose JLP. Choose Jamaica for better communities. Choose Jamaica for our prosperity. Choose Jamaica, this is what it really means. Choose Jamaica, choose JLP.
Good morning, Liberates, and good morning to all other comebacks watching this channel. Welcome to another episode of Political Hard Talk. I am your host, none other than the greatest Labourite alive, and now the voice of the Westmoreland people. Good morning, my people, and good morning to the P6 crew. No, I am not using the light. I'm using my window. I'm at my window. But if you not see me good, thank God. See? I know I'm glowing, my people. Now, I promise you guys that I had a clip of Peter Phillips admitting that Jamaica was in a really bad way to a foreign interviewer about 12 years ago, my people. That interview was not broadcast to the Jamaican people, and the PNP lied to us then, that everything was rosy and peachy, and that, Andrew Holness was going to make the Jamaican people suck salt through a wooden spoon. See? Now, before we get to that clip, I am going to roll out the shout outs, my people. And remember, guys, I appreciate last night when I came off last night, I realized that everybody gave the like in this medium, my people. So big up on yourself, everybody that gave me a thumbs up yesterday. Do remember to subscribe if you're just coming here for the first time. So let's roll out the morning shout out. Saya, big up yourself, Saya. Good morning to my beautiful wife. Good morning, baby. Winsome Nemacha, good morning, mama. Keishan, big up yourself. Dan Rowe, big up yourself. Now, there are 21 of us so far, my people. Make certain me have 21 thumbs up. And, guys, please, I can't know who is watching. So if you want a shout out, please to, comment something in the comment section so I can give you guys a thumbs up. Now, if you guys have noticed that the live from last night is missing, I deleted it. There were some errors made in it, so I had to delete it, my people. See? So, we're going to go back slightly over the material from last night, but not just yet. We're going to deal with this topic at hand. Good morning, Carolee West. Now, listen to this, my people. And these are the people that they are trying to tell us that save the Jamaican economy. And this is the benefit that we are reaping from it now, today, under Andrew Wellness. Now, we want to listen to them people, my people.
Thanks so much for staying with us, and a special welcome to you on Hot 102 FM and on the internet at cvmtv.com. We begin this evening with a closer look at comments made by the Prime Minister and her Finance Minister regarding the impending levy on withdrawals from financial institutions. Amidst growing controversy over the measure, Portia Simpson-Miller says Dr. Peter Phillips should explain the measure further. However, one political commentator argues the Prime Minister may well have to say more on the issue. This is what on Tuesday about the impending levy on withdrawing money from financial institutions.
What I understand from the minister's thing today to us at Cabinet is that the banks do take their charges as well, and that's like the bank charges, not like, I think some persons believe that if you go to the ATM, say 4 times for the month, you'll have to pay. And my understanding is that I think the minister himself needs to explain this to the public that they can understand exactly what it is about.
But Prime Minister, wouldn't this essentially be passed on to the depositor, to the bank user at some point?
You know, there's some confusion as to how this thing is going to be working. That's what I'm saying. I believe he should explain now.
So the Prime Minister had placed this...
No disrespect to Mama P, my people, but, you know, she never have a clue, sorry to say. But we continue to listen. Listen to this. This is the man who then says save the Jamaican economy. Listen.
Duty on her Finance Minister. Hours earlier, Dr. Peter Phillips had sought to do just that, explain the revenue measure.
$100 could be what, 10 cents. Of $1,000 is $1. No, I was figuring $100. 10 cents. 10 cents. Withdrawal of $1,000, $1. For withdrawal of $400, the levy would be $400, and 400,000 would be $4,000.
No, $400.
$400.
He then tried again.
Let me go through it again. For a withdrawal of $1,000, the levy would be $1. For a withdrawal of $100,000, it would be $10. For a withdrawal of $400,000, it would be $400.
The second time wasn't quite the...
The people, 12 years later, watching that video, me still shame. You know? And this is the man that the PNP is trying to tell us that save. Me hear them on TikTok, you know. Say if I never for Peter Phillips or Mama P, you know, Andrew Wellness wouldn't have so much money to spend now. No. Mighty God, after that. Hey, big up yourself, PB. Good morning. Now, I'm going to take you guys to another clip of said Peter Phillips admitting, you know, to Jamaica being in a really, really bad way back in that time. You know, I might not be able to bring up this video. You know, it look big, my people. Let me see. Let me see if we can bring it up. Okay, it's up. Alright. So now listen to this. Guys, remember now if you give live a thumbs up, you know. Now if you thumbs up your live, that promote the live, make others see that we are live. See? So the more thumbs up the live get, the more the live get promoted. So now if you thumbs up your live, if you not share, thumbs up your live, give live some like. See?
Hello, we are here with Peter Phillips, the Finance Minister from Jamaica. Mr. Phillips, thank you so much for being here today. Jamaica earlier this year signed an economic adjustment program with the IMF, the IDB and the World Bank. You just had the first review. How are things going and how is it affecting average Jamaicans on the street?
It is a difficult program for the population as a whole. The program was made possible because of a series of prior actions that were insisted upon by the fund that involved wage restraint.
Let me just take a pause to tell you right here that when Bruce Golding went to the IMF wanted Bruce Golding to cut public sector wages. Bruce Golding refused. When the PNP came back to power and the deal was done, they decided to cut public sector wages. PNP, they must set a wicked, but continue to listen.
By public sector workers, it involved a haircut on net present value for the bondholders of Jamaican securities, and it has certainly involved major increases in tax revenue that has affected all the population. So it's been a difficult program. It has involved tremendous hardships for ordinary people. It is true that the pain does come before the gain, but we are expecting that we will begin to see the results in greater levels of economic activity, greater levels of export activity, a contraction of our balance of payments deficits on current account, and that the foundations of the economy should get stronger over time. I'm expecting that we will see a return to growth in the figures for the second quarter.
But this is issue that
he was confident that they would see a return to growth, my people, and that growth never came. That's why we vote them out.
Jamaica has failed programs before, and this program, though it's very front-loaded, it has gaping vulnerabilities. I mean, how do you know that this isn't going to be thrown off course as well?
I think it is the case that ourselves and indeed other small states face considerable vulnerabilities in what is still a very fragile global environment, economic environment. There is always
So listen to him now. I blame everything other than the mismanagement of the PNP. Listen to him.
The almost certainty of climate-related disasters occurring in the Caribbean each year during the hurricane season. We are going to be affected also by longer-term developments in relation to climate change. And I think that increasingly, the good news of that is that increasingly the international community and the multilateral organizations are recognizing that special attention needs to be paid to the circumstances of small states, and in this instance.
Today, under the Jamaica Labour Party, we do not have to wait on multilaterals and foreign governments. We are doing it ourselves, by ourselves, as government and as a nation. We don't have to wait for nobody for shit so we can yam. You know, this is what the PNP did under their tenure. Jamaica used to walk through the world and beg on its knees, my people.
To the circumstances of Caribbean states, and that a rethink of the issue of how to speed up the growth dynamic in the Caribbean is also on the agenda for discussion.
But yeah, lots of these small countries, small states, as you mentioned, are in the Caribbean. I mean, the Caribbean itself seems to be trapped in a bit of an economic morass. I mean, what's the situation out there when you look at some of your neighbours as well?
Well, I think one thing to notice is that the global crisis of 2008 has probably had the most severe and the most prolonged impact in the Caribbean. The economies are small in size and for the most part tourist-dependent economies. Developments in the United States devastated these economies. The tourism, debt rose, remittance flows were also affected negatively. And now there is a tremendous debt overhang. Probably about half of the CARICOM states only sure way out of this is growth. Accept the necessity of fiscal consolidation and fiscal prudence, and indeed the establishment of such rules as we can to ensure that we never again have that buildup that puts future generations through the travail that we have had to go through.
Well, Finance Minister Phillips, thank you very much for being here.
Thank you.
No, it is this government that is setting the stage, my people. And as you guys can see, that even today, the PNP has no plan as to how to move this nation forward. Good morning, Devon. Good morning to my beautiful mother-in-law as well. Good morning, mommy. Now, I have a document in my possession, and I want to read from that document for you guys. It's a very short document. See? So, here is what the document says. Here's what the leaked U.S. Embassy cable reportedly said, according to a July 8, 2018 embassy cable. Dr. Peter Phillips allegedly told U.S. diplomats that Jamaica risked becoming like Haiti if Portia Simpson Miller returns to power. Can you believe that? B, the PNP party ran the country into the ground during its previous 18 years in office. This is what Peter Phillips told a United States diplomat in 2008. See? And when we went to America in 2008, and that is when they signed the extradition behind the Prime Minister back at the time to extradite Christopher Dodo Scoop. Remember that? So Peter Phillips, in a leak US cable into July 8, 2008, to the United States Embassy of America, told a US diplomat, Jamaica risk becoming like Haiti if Portia Simpson Miller returns to power. B, the People's National Party ran the country into the ground. And that was a quote from Dr. Peter Phillips. See? During its previous 18 years in government, Peter Phillips said that to a United States diplomat. See, big up yourself in a father that night. Now, why should we even entrust the PNP to think that they can come back anywhere near the halls of power to come and run this nation again? And Peter Phillips, when you listen to the interview there when Peter Phillips said they will have to put up taxes on the people, and yes, it will be hard. And when the guy asked him, what is the impact on the people? He said, yes, it will be hard on the people. See? Seeing Peter Phillips, during that time, came to the people and tell us, elect me and elect the People's National Party, and we will make things better for you. It never materialized, my people. It never materialized. The people suffered under the hands of Portia Simpson Miller. See? All of the progress that Bruce Golding had made in the job market and trying to restart the economy, all of that were futile. It started to fail because, the PNP, while they did accept the deal that was on the table that Bruce Golding started, they accepted it, see, and they allowed the IMF to add other contingency to it. Meaning, certain things that Bruce Golding would not have agreed to, like cutting public sector wages, the PNP agreed to that at the time. And persons lost their jobs for that. And who didn't lose their job or lose their job? had to take a pay cut. See, you know why? The PNP, instead of going after growth, see, instead of trying to grow the nation, instead of trying to invite persons with money into the country to come in and kickstart the economy, invite people with money, come in, build one hotel, build one factory, build one car plant, employ Jamaicans. See, that is the strategy that we needed to take at that time. See, and they refuse to do it because the PNP, they don't know how to grow the nation, my people. They don't know how to grow the country. That is the honest to God truth. They don't know how to do it. See, we see them in our government over and over, and they just don't know how to move the country economically. And without your economics in order, without your financial in tow, you cannot achieve great things as a nation, my people. It's plain and simple as that. See? Good morning, Ellen. So, Peter Phillips told the United States Embassy that should Mama P return to power, because they knew, all of them know that Mama P could not lead. You know, they were leading, Mama P actually had handlers, you know, people that came out with her to make certain she was saying the right things or don't answer a certain question in the media. You know, people that is privy to politics and follow the politics religiously would have seen those little things. You know, but you as a normal citizen, when I look for anything there, you wouldn't see that. See? But that was the honest to God truth. Also, guys, I am invited persons on this morning. If you don't want to come on, we got the link as well. I figured out how to send in the link, my people. So if you don't want to come on, I can put the link in the comment section. See? And you can jump on if you like. You know? Good morning, Lisa Hall. Peace. All right, here is the link, my people. Somebody can test out the link for me. See if it'll work. See? So if you know, somebody can try and test out the link and see if it'll work. No, last night I had to take down the video because there were some errors said in it, my people. So listen to me now. It has been alleged that, you know, the municipal corporation leader down there in Westmoreland, you know, is moving around funding, you know, to help Abigail, who is a caretaker. And as far as I know, no caretaker should be spending government resources, my people. That is illegal. You know, so we are calling on Desmond McKenzie to send in the auditors to see what is happening in the municipal corporation, because I was told, or it has been alleged, that $2 million was spent in the Cornwall Mountains Division, my people. And I was told that that money, you know, it has been alleged that that money came, Dwayne Vaz said, I'm going to play, I'm going to hear, Dwayne Vaz said that that money came from himself, Abigail, and other stakeholders. See? So, well, I'm going to cue the video. So I want to ask the powers that be down there in Westmoreland, why is it that the people in Flatbush is drowning and the people up there in Cornwall region, in Cornwall Mountain Division, who is not drowning, can get $2 million, and it wouldn't even take $2 million to help the people of Flatbush, my people. So now listen to this. For persons who missed the live last night, listen to this.
Look, official. Yeah, man, look.
The once waterlogged, rut-inclined Baggy Road has finally been repaired. This after 2 weeks of tug-of-war between Abigail Malcolm, PNP caretaker for the Cornwall Mountain Division in Westmoreland Central, and Councillor Donette Foster over who should repair the deplorable stretch in waterworks. The resident gave the final go-ahead to Malcolm, who they say had made several attempts to repair the road in the past.
I've stood with this area, I've stood with the Waterworks Division, and I've stood with the other 62 communities in my division. So this is just the beginning of the work that we are doing here now. So come next week, we're moving on to other communities, even tomorrow. But I can't tell you the communities on here now.
PNP caretaker for Westmoreland Central, Dwayne Vaz, denies claims of them destroying the roads by removing the stones laid by MP George Wright.
The road is in a better condition than it was ever before in recent times. So what we have done, we have brought in the grader, we have brought in the roller to complete works that were started before. So I was confused from day one, wondering what the commotion was about. But as you can see now, Maggie Road is in a much better condition than the way they had left it when they put the stones on the road.
Malcolm told CBM News that the repairs amounted to over $2 million. Vaz further clarifies that the roadworks was not funded by the parish council, but was funded by themselves and their stakeholders.
So this talk about the parish council using parish council money to assist caretakers, I want to rubbish that argument, because the money that is being used here is coming from our personal pockets and from stakeholders who we have built relationships with over the years, and they are assisting us with what we are doing. So no government funding is being used right now.
Mayor Danry Delancey on a previous occasion had shared hopes for the road repairs to materialize, adding it was not an issue who fixed it as long as the people were able to enjoy better roads. Carla Ramdeen, CBM News.
Okay, so it is not an issue for who fixed it, my people. So why don't me and Delancey go and fix Rona Flatbush? Why me and Delancey not go around there and fix Rona Flatbush? Fix the drain, sort out the drainage. Because you know the drainage in Flatbush is in a really bad way. See? Now, granted, Abigail never lost the election by a lot, my people. So, I believe Abigail polled 49.7% out of the vote, which amounted to 1,542. Donette Foster polled 50.2%, which amounted to 1,559 votes. So, the division is tight, my people. See? And that is, I believe, 9,000 persons in that division is eligible to vote. See? So the voter turnout was pretty slim. See? However, I believe that the persons in that division, they are going to be more, I don't know, probably more enlightened now, for lack of better word, to go and cast their votes. There's no doubt that there will be persons in that division that likes Abigail, and there's no doubt that there will be persons in there that likes Donette Foster. However, the PNP had all of Westmoreland for many moons. Many moons. Whole heap of leap year came while the PNP had Westmoreland, my people. Good morning, am I? Father Pa, big up yourself. See? And these people said that they did not see George Wright in the division for 10 years. George Wright has only been the MP for 4 and a little bit years, soon 5 years. Dwayne Vaz has been the MP in the last 5 years gone. Dwayne Vaz were the MP. So why didn't, since it only cost them $2 million to completely rehabilitate that road for the people, why they did not do it? It leads one to wonder why and why now. See? They cannot find money according to them. You tell me, so then same stakeholder there will help them fix the road. Since they're so interested in helping them to fix the road to gain political power, why is it that those same stakeholders now don't help them fix up Flatbush? Because it is the parish council, my people. And I am at pains to tell my people down there in Westmoreland that it is the parish council that is run by the Westmoreland Municipal Corporation, who is a PNP-led municipality. They get the funding every month. A councillor get $750,000 for themselves to do what they want to do in their division, separate from money that is there to look after the place. When you hear me, I tell you, for drain cleaning alone, they get $5 to $7 million. So $9 million in the third year, the government will up that to $9 million for the year. See? Miss Love said, let them fix it and vote them out. It took them a pending election to bring them money from them pockets. Vote them out. They didn't really want to do it, but to get into power. Exactly. See? Now, I saw a lady on the news yesterday. I'm going to play the clip because I know the lady I know. She might not remember me because I got a friend from me young, but I know her. And from what she's saying, she don't really understand the power dynamic between, who is responsible and who isn't. The government of Jamaica has a responsibility to every Jamaican. So they must send the funding to your locality that you elected to look after your local issues. This is what the government does. Central government, who is Andrew Holness, sends the money through Desmond Mackenzie to every parish council in Jamaica to do drain cleaning, gully cleaning, street sweeping, look after public school, that probably got you in ministry or education. So we will scratch the part there. Look after public facilities like market, beach, park, cemeteries, them little thing there. See? Now let's play this video.
Now that sugar is no longer king, tourism is the only crown jewel. Although slowly, more persons are turning to agriculture and fisheries. But these are not the issues some voters care about in communities like Aldeer District in the eastern end.
Let me just park the video right as I tell you, this Aldeer place is a part of PJ Pattis's constituency. And when PJ Pattis left it, how long ago PJ Pattis step aside? PJ Pattis step aside probably about 18 years or more now. And when PJ Pattis stepped aside, my people, they gave it to, I believe, Luther Buchanan. Luther Buchanan was there for years as well while the PNP stayed in power. And they held the municipality. So why is it that the people of Aldeer have no water? See? Why is it that the people of Aldeer in a sitting Prime Minister's constituency, every single problem in the constituency they did fix? There's no way on God's green earth that there should be any problem in a sitting Prime Minister's constituency. As soon as a problem emerge, he's supposed to fix it. It's plain and simple as that, my people.
End of the parish, it's water. This resident says it's been decades since she'd had running water in her tap. Like many in her district, she stores water in a drum, which she uses for domestic use.
I need water in the community.
So when last you saw water in the district?
I don't tell when. Me have to go over with buckle.
Others opt to pay for the precious commodity.
Who can't drink and beard? And my skin scratch me. Me have to use bleach in a heat. Me need water. I need pipe. No pipeline. Don't forget water.
So are you one of them who's going to say no water, no vote?
Me a vote. How me not get no me a vote?
The current MP is Daniel Lawrence. He defeated the PNP's Luther Buchanan in the 2020 general election. It was the first time in decades that the JLP won the seat. The longest-serving MP was former Prime Minister P.J. Patterson, who first won in 1970, when the constituency was then called South East Westmoreland. The PNP's General Secretary Dr. Dayton Campbell will be making an attempt to put the constituency back in the orange column. Some of the residents we spoke with say they intend to vote along traditional lines and hope that at some point they will get
pipe water, darling, cool water, cool and spicy. But they say me can't vote for Labour because me have no head for my body. That we go to PNP.
Over in central Westmoreland, voters point to clogged drains, a nightmare when it rains. And that's often. Not even the soldiers at this checkpoint are spared when the drain overflows.
Supposed to see water get up and I come over when he, yes, maybe, and when he come over is a threat.
So this lady, I know her. You know, she would have known almost every member of my family, my people. But I want to listen to her because I'm going to send a message to her through this medium. And I hope the people in Sablamar share it to her so she can hear what I say when the video done. See?
In our house he come. Treat in our house.
So what do you have to do when he comes in your house?
Jesus, me there, me have to climb up, take up the things them and put them up on guy stool all on the table. It's a disgrace. It's a disgrace, man.
The PNP's Dwayne Vaz is hoping to unseat the current MP George White, who also pulled a surprise win in the 2020 general election. But for people like Miss Henry, she remains undecided given the lack of progress.
Why me did say me not voting? Oh God, no, me I tell you the truth because me fed up by the situation. Trust me. So me say, don't they in a power and they don't do nothing for people. Them not clean the drain. Nothing not go on for we so. Look on the road is a disgrace and soldier there. They nobody no business with nothing here, man. You go when election time come, you see them run up and down in a wee yard. Come at your yard, and when they get your vote, nobody no see them again.
In Western Westmoreland, it's a battle between candidates, the PNP's Ian Hales and the JLP's Garfield James. It's one of the constituencies where bike taxis are popular because of bad roads.
Why terrible. But we have to still go on with it, because no better now go down to it.
He too is doubtful about going to the polls, contending that he's tired of empty promises.
We're not sure, you know. Everything, everyone I same thing. This I want to come make promise, I want to come make promise, so it makes sense.
We've been suffering that road condition, low poor condition from the PNP negligence. Moreland Wilson came in power and his negligence was the same.
Kimberly Petty for TVJ News.
All right. So let me just say this to you, my people. Now, let me address the elderly sister first, the lady that was talking. You see that very road that she's on? There's a drain right where she turn up. And I saw Mr. Wright there right after burial. Days after burial, I drive past Mr. Wright there. I stop and I spoke to Mr. Wright. Right at that drain, right after burial. You know? So, I am telling you that Mr. Wright did what he could. You guys can find video of Mr. Wright going in the constituency and using a tractor, clearing a lot of the drains. Those are not Mr. Wright's responsibility, you know, my people. It is the responsibility of the PNP-run municipal corporation. The Mayor Delancey of Savlamar is a PNP. He is responsible for the upkeeping of... All right. Say, JLP now give them no money. Why is it that Mayor Delancey not call TVJ, who is their friend, because it is TVJ that come down there now and point out these issues? Why don't Mayor Delancey call in TVJ in the parish council and show TVJ, say, look, TVJ, here is the accounts that money should come from Desmond McKenzie from, and there's no money in it. Why we not demand them the kind of answer they from them? I am asking Mayor Delancey now, since Desmond McKenzie is not sending you any money, call in your friend TVJ, tell them to come in and open up the accounts and show TVJ. Make TVJ show Jamaica that Desmond McKenzie is not sending the Westmoreland Municipal Corporation any money. And by the way, let me point this out to the people of Westmoreland. There are several funding that the government send from central government to the locality. See? However, make we say for argument's sake that the government did not send any money to the locality. May we say for argument's sake, right? Do you know that the parish council collect money for advertising? So all of the advertisement board they want to see all over Savlamar and Westmoreland, the parish council collect money for those monthly. See? When you go and bury your family members, see? And you pay for that plot for them for burying now. That money goes to the parish council. See? When you go down and market and you use the market, see, them collect taxes from the market. We don't go buy the market and park up a car anywhere downtown where they in charge you. See? That goes directly to the parish council. Planning. When you have bill somewhere and you have to pay them to come look on you and sort out the planning, that money goes directly to the parish council. This is why it's called a municipal corporation. So they don't have to wait for government to send funding. They are collecting their own funding already. This is why it is called a municipal corporation. See? They collect their own funding also. Also, from vehicle licenses and from land taxes. Westmoreland is one of the parishes that pays the highest amount of land taxes. They collect the most of land taxes from Westmoreland people. We are among some of the highest payers of land taxes in Jamaica, us the Westmorelandites. And we are benefiting the least. 90% of money collected from land taxes goes to the PNP-run Municipal Corporation of Westmoreland. That is an absolute fact. And you can research it for yourself. Everything upon Google. 90% of all land taxes that is collected is sent back to the Municipal Corporation to run the municipality. You hear me I tell you, Westmoreland and Sablamar. The PNP recognize that Andrew Holness has a hole on the country and decide that they want to damage him. And by damaging him, they will not do anything in the locality. So that when election time come, you, the people, will say that Andrew Holness have won the election 2 times and have not done anything. That is the reason why they are not doing anything. It is on purpose. They are purposely doing it. They are not doing anything in the locality so that you can blame George Wright and blame Andrew Holness. All of these things is not George Wright's job. You know, hear me I tell you now? It is not George Wright's job. If George Wright have to fix any road in a Savlamar, it is Great George Street and Great George Street only. And probably the road where I got lead towards Negril and the road where leads towards Ferris. Those are his responsibility. He don't have to touch nothing else. Everything else is a parochial road. It is the responsibility of the municipal corporation. Mayor Delancey is responsible for those. And then take poor people for idiot. So let me talk to the sister now. Mama, me know you might recognize me. You know, me know me a big man now and me have beard. But look in yourself, you might remember me. Del, I'm a stepmother. I'm Mr. Daz. Mr. Daz who used to work at the parish council. I'm a father. See, Mr. Daz who used to have the restaurant. Right across from the police station back in the day. See, I'm a father that. He used to work for the parish council as well. See? I am from the Daz, them from Darling Street, by the way. See? Listen to me now. DUJON'S as member of parliament had Mayor Moore. Mayor Moore was mayor for 20 years consecutively. See? Not only that, they had the Prime Minister of Jamaica at one point, PJ Patterson, and they had Portia Simpson, while they had the municipal corporation as well, and the MP. Westmoreland, Savlamar should not look anywhere like it is today. It should be looking like a royal charter. Because we have given the PNP ample amount of time to govern over us. And they have failed. One of them say DUJON'S and run him. Tell him to go. I beg you in Westmoreland. I beg you, I ball, I beg. The people then can't tell you no. I beg you no. I beg you no voting back PNP in the municipality and no here. You no here. I beg you no. Say don't do it. And look for the suffering I don't have to go through now. Because had you remove the PNP mayorship, the thing would have gel in a one and all of the work would have just done because nobody would have did their time. I try to hold up the money if you do your work because of political power. The work would have just get done. As soon as George Wright come and say, yo, that's what you do, that's what you do, that's what you clean, it does clean. Nobody now tell him no, nobody now hold on pan on paper, nobody now do not, you just do. When you look for Mobi, you know. Look for Mobi, use Mobi as an example. Mobi get rid of PNP once and for all, you know. Then just get rid of them all at one time and look how Mobi blossom, my people. I'm a beg, you know. I beg. Mr. Westmoreland, please, you know, vote in them back. You know, make no sense. Now Westmoreland still go vote them in back. Because you know, make them come go on $10,000 and $15,000 and then I see uno suffer now. And the $10,000 and $15,000 done. You know, I idiot. Eh? Why make you not value on yourself, Westmoreland? Why make you not value on the pity them? I want to pity them if you walk through their muddy road, you know. I want to pity them if you go out in their school uniform, in their mud water, you know. Because PNP has an ambition. They are there, they are elected to do a job and they are refusing to do it. They are refusing to do it so you can blame the government and not vote for them. I'm a one to know. So nothing ever got change if you vote in PNP and I still do it. I want to sit down under them for many years and they don't do nothing for you. Many years and sit down under them and they don't do nothing for you. I'm a one to know. I ball. I beg you know. I say please. Don't vote back PNP in Westmoreland. Don't do it. I want to make big gut bucky man so we are and think and he not be too much here now. You know make him come down there. Come chicken no and fool you know and run go vote for him like you know I hear that. Cause you know bad mind somehow no. Bad mind Andrew Holness. Andrew Holness I want away. I feel with him. You better wise up in Westmoreland. You better wise up. And better keep George right. You hear me? I want to know. And 2 years from now, when time the local government election come, you get rid of the PNP once and for all. And members, I'm telling you. Members, I'm telling you. See? You can hold me personally responsible for it. If you get rid of the PNP out of Westmoreland Municipal Corporation and nothing change, you can hold me personally responsible for it. I can't tell you. See? Because I guarantee it. Had you got rid of the PNP Municipal Corporation, none of them problems would happen in Westmoreland. You look for all the JLP municipality them now. There are examples, you know. Look for the JLP municipality them all over Jamaica right now. We are run by JLP. You know, see them a problem here night. A PNP alone I tell people say they don't get no money for drain cleaning because they have an agenda. Them spread false rumor, false news and propaganda. And that them a try to use to take down the government. I don't know silly enough last election. Me I beg on me I want and I say please. They know me we know good at years. They sit down the years. No 5 people them at Westmoreland don't know. Say the PNP down there for 36 years in a municipality. Enough people down there don't know this. And me come and tell some people now. See? Enough people never know say I'm me responsible for the market down at Savlamar. And I'm responsible for upkeep in a hit. And for make certain say clean and tidy. Enough people never know. I am calling on me at the Lancy. See him how DUJON'S and Abigail can go to stakeholders and find $2 million to fix up a Cornwall Mountain road up in the division there. I forgot up a baggy walk or whatever I call. Baggy something another. See? Go and go find $500,000 and go fix the road run a flatbush. People them waiting and then deserve it. And a matter of fact, while you're not at it, anywhere else in the locality in a Savlamar that needs fixing, i.e. Sigrid Street. See? Although Sigrid Street is on the Spark program, but that road will be completely rehabilitated. But, you know, in short order, probably sometime after the election. The money is there for it. See? I work I go on other places and we don't have all the equipment them in Jamaica, my people. See? So, Pardon. Some of my foreigner them live a foreign and need to start investing in some heavy equipment. Send them some heavy equipment. You know, you make some money and fight. See? So there's an idea. Right? So while you guys are at it doing Vaz and Abigail, who is not elected anywhere to do anything, she should not be troubling government road. She's not an elected official. See? Because she's not an elected official, she should not be troubling government road none at all. There's an elected official in Darnett Foster. Darnett Foster is the one who's supposed to do work in that division. See? And if I was Darnett Foster, I would go to the court and take out an injunction stopping Abigail from doing any kind of work in my division. It's plain and simple as that. See? Miss Love said the sugar plantation parishes love sufferation. They still think as slaves. Mighty God. Take time with my people them there. PMP bad minds, sir. Yard man wear chat big up yourself, you know. Because these places the people think when they vote in anyone they expect change or that person have to go. Let me tell you something. George Wright had a bit of issue with the party, and the party suspended George Wright. Bear in mind, George Wright was suspended from the party, and George Wright getting parochial revenue, not in parochial revenue, in getting constituency development fund. And in doing can do with the people them and in going and pocket. And in doing can do for people them and in lobby businesses for help him can do for people them. What was DUJON'S doing all of this time? Yeah, tell me say I know many years later, 10 years later, DUJON'S, 12 years later even, DUJON'S, no saying can lobby people for funding, for help places. You know how long they dig up a road up a baggy. You know how long they dig up it, figure fix the people them, and they never do it. Yeah? But no, because of election. Because everybody wants to say through an election now, they must see George Wright. George Wright has been on the ground. I have seen it myself. Even the morning after burial. As early as 5:30, George Wright was on the ground. I have seen it myself. I can't tell you no. See it? He worked, and because he worked, we must reward him and keep him there. DUJON'S never did any such thing while he was there. See? I know him a go on like him brand new. I mean, here say people that run a park, get up him for around the way. Good on the park. Applaud to the park because them not do nothing for no only when time they want to vote them, to see them. George Wright has been there. I have seen him, my people. I see him with my own eye. See? In depth on the ground daily. Anytime you call him, he answer. See? You can always get him. Right? Anyone who say DUJON'S na Savlamar, me I tell you no. So tell him to go on. Wanna run him. Time over. See? Because them are panicking because them know so the people they love George Wright. See? So then start to panic and a panic cause this you know. But look, they can't grow on a flatbush to help the people them. Eh? Westmoreland is tied to the PNP and only God can save them. No man. Remember you know. So Peter Bunting did say, God alone can save you from gunman and divine intervention. And God sent Andrew Holness and Dr. Armstrong. Now God have sent Andrew Holness and George Wright. See? God have also sent me to be the voice of my people. See? And we, all of us together, will work for the change and for the betterment. Me and my brother Chavi as well. And me and my team, the P6. See? We all together will work with the member of parliament and the government. And we will once and for all remove the PNP from Westmoreland. I promise that we will. Even if it take 10 years, we are going to remove them. See? And we will see the development of our town and our township and our parish as a whole. See? Moreland, Wilson. Me hear Regina say Moreland, come on, Moreland, no do nothing. 35 years. Matter of fact, scratch that. 30 years. You don't expect Molan to come and reverse that in 4 years. You know, wicked. Eh? Look how long Wicker McNeil are the member of parliament for Western Westmoreland. Look how long. Why could never demands road? Why could never demands all of these things when you not run behind them? Because I see someone, you know. I see someone run behind them. And I beg on the whole way. I beg on me and say, please. They don't mean we not good. If they didn't mean we good, we would have fixed up already because they had the Prime Minister. They had the MP. They had the Mayor. They had all. Deputy Mayor and all. And they could have moved Westmoreland further because Westmoreland continued to return the PNP to power. They could count on us to go back into power. They could always count on Westmoreland to go back in power. And they took us for granted, my people. Out of love, may I tell you this, out of love for my township and for my parish. Out of love for my people, them and my family, them. See? Out of love for me, I do this. Because I want to see my town a better place for me, not only me, but for my loved ones, them. See? Me have countless amount of family buried over Tate Cemetery. Me have countless amount of family buried over Dialy's part over there, so. I forgot what they call over there, so. See, something another memorial garden. So, see, where Dialy's is. Me have people buried over Honeygan now, too. See, this is my home. And when me die, me want to bury in my home. It seems I have a little bit of signal problem. Me got my people. Now tell me if me a chip in or out, please. Because it seems I have a little bit of signal problem. Oh, I have to fix up a place with people them I will picking them. See, now we grand picking them, our great grand picking them. My goal in there alright, you know. Them alright. And Jonas born in poverty, just like many of us in Westmoreland. And you see what TVJ do? When you see what TVJ do? TVJ go and then find the worst set of people them then can see worse looking set of people them where they know say they now get nothing reasonable from. Make they never go to two young people. Go ask them what go on in a constituency. Why they never do that? Eh? Them the old people that when I left their yard and go nowhere. More than out of shop and come back. Why they never go ask two young persons? Me see them all show drain in a central Westmoreland. It's to be cleaned by the municipal corporation. So if they not do it already, and I do involve people, them are running a municipal corporation. Them are going to do involve a member of parliament again. You look into yourself, you know, my people. You look into yourself. I am a son of the soil. See? Because of certain constraint right now, I can come back home to become a part of this process, to become one of the leaders of the community. But that is my aim. See? That is my aim. Everything is not about money. Sometimes you have to do things because things need to be done. And these persons, they are sitting there getting paid. They're getting taxpayer money to work on behalf of us. And they're refusing to do so, my people. Purely because of politics. I see even the people of Charlene who, you know, mixed people of Charlene, you have Labour right over there, you have PNP over there, but mostly PNP. And the PNP municipality have sent letters to the people of Charlene to tell them that they are going to have to pay rent for the lands that they are living on. After they gave the people the swamp many years ago, and the people then dump up the swamp and build their house them. You know, instead of trying to bring the people them into the fore and try to regularize them and give them, you know, their documentation to say they are the owners of these lands and get them into the tax system. Say, all right, we are going to take free land and have to pay this amount of land tax for the year. You know, instead they are sending the letters to the people telling them they are going to have to pay rent and leases. PNP no mean no good, Charlie. PNP no mean no good. Grato. PNP no mean no good. Russia, my place. PNP no mean no good. Darling Street, my place. And then my father come from. And then my grandfather and my grandmother live. All of them life. Darling Street. My family on Darling Street. Top and bottom. Wifey bottom. See? I ain't immigrant too. See? I'm a place. Bush. Me used to live over Bush. See? Pentecost Lane. PNP no mean no good. Harmony Town. PNP no mean no good. Harmony Town. Gully Banks. PNP no mean no good. River Top. 12th Street. Desta. Newmarket Oval. I spend a lot of time in Newmarket Oval as a youth man. And then my stepmother come from. I used to be around there every day. See? I used to run up and down at Desta too. See? 110. Big up my friend Oral. And big up Father Howard from 110. Same speed. See? I'm a place. See? People have farm pen. Landilo. All phases of Landilo. Do not give in to the PNP. No make them come buy no make them go no money. This is about time we develop, we turn. We do not listen to DUJON'S and make them come sell no Anansi story. We tired of it now. We do not make. All right. Anyhow, then come go no money. We no take it. And go vote JLP. Because I go tell you now, say, if you not take it, and someone still go want to take it. So we no take it and go vote JLP. We need to develop the country, and a JLP we see how do it. Since PNP had 20 years and did not do anything. Since so we have to deal with who we see how deal with things. May I read some of my comment them and on my paper. The enemy have to come on the line. That is his job. But God. Miss Love say. Dan Wright Clark say. The media house like TVJ help keep the people done and hold down the country. PNP, you know, say, some radical change need to happen in Jamaica. You see, media house is like PNP. Me say PNP. Media house is like the PNP affiliate TVJ. See? And RJR and those media groups. They should take away their license. You know, me I talk it true. They take away their license. They are not free and fair media. And because they are not free and fair media, they can take with their license. I see they do it in England all the while. And nobody no bat an eye about it. Nobody no care. See? You can come in the box, you know. Father Power. Remember put in the link and you can come in the box if you want. Father Power. See? So, anybody want the link? You know, just send in a request. Just click a link and come up in the box, my boss. And you can say what you say live and direct to everybody. See? Anyway, Mr. DUJON, did you see the platform? Bolo tell the people what Rev Mark Stewart and Prophet Chambers saying. No, sir, you know, you're not from dirty chamber pot, you know. That is a true. That is so true. I second that. Don't support them. Yeah, we can't continue to support the PNP. They're not good. They're good for nothing. Steve, big up yourself, you know. Good morning. They're good for nothing. May I go up and read some of my comment them. Good morning. One of the new JUTC buses damaged Wednesday night on Washington Boulevard. Yes, I heard about it yesterday. You know, the PNP, them, you know, so them rhetoric, them spill all the while, you know. Them kind of confuse the people and make the people them feel like, say, you know, nothing go on in the nation. You know, but the people then just need to open up their eyes and look. You know. All them have to do is open up their eyes and look. See? Whole heap of things are going on in Jamaica. Jamaica is way better than it were 10 years ago. You know, the PNP is a dopey show, my people. And we can't allow them to continue to scare us. See? I still wait upon the request in a Father Pa. See? So yeah. I'm sending it the link again. Or if you want to call in a Father Pa, I don't know if you have a number. If you want to call, you can call too. So me I say, we will take a call, same speed. So if you want to call, you can call to my G. See? Now there's 89 of us, guys. Make certain I subscribe and make certain say, I like up a live. See, that's why I don't really like use StreamYard, because when me use StreamYard, it kind of hide the viewers them. See? So that's why I'm not really. But we are going to build upon this. We are going to continue to use it. I kind of like it still, because I get to cue the video them so you can see. So from now on, when Westmoreland, I mean, I can't talk for nowhere else. So if you know no issue nowhere else, I want me to talk on it. You can send in them come give me same way and we can talk on it. See, me talk about Westmoreland because that's what I really know about. See? So that is why me really talk about Westmoreland. But if you know want me talk about phone place them, you send them come give me and tell me who not do your work and then thing, which PNP not do your work. See? Because we know they don't love the work, I yesterday I saw a woman in a Michael Phillips community and a Michael Phillips constituency, a ball say, say Michael Phillips, I want to look at dirty John Crowd. Remember me telling you. Imagine, he is the spokesman, he's the shadow spokesman to Darrell Vaz. And the government invite him to come at the rolling out of the 93 new buses 2 days ago. And Michael Phillips did not even call to say that he weren't coming. He just did not turn up. Now, if these people are not enemy, if these persons are not enemy of progress, I don't know what or who is. Hi, DUJON, how are you doing? Please, do you know what next Miss Foster is doing about the road in West? So I don't know what she are doing. Let me see if I can. A white time now. Somebody tell me time. Kind of early, I call her and wake her out of her bed. See? I try and call Scott and see if I can get him. $7:45. All right. I'm councillor MP supposed to wake up long time by them time. See? So let me see if we can get an update. I don't promise you nothing. I just say if. See? It kind of early still, Father Scott probably not wake yet either. But we are try a thing. Me should have messaged him before still, but Alright, we probably have an update for now in our evening part. See, the Tangerine Clark representative represents the areas, in Jamaica that needs proper representation. Good indicator of the crime rate areas too. Did you expect anything better from Phillips? No, sir. Never expect nothing better from him still. I don't expect anything better from any PNP. I can't tell you right now. You know who me disappointed in? Damien Crawford. Me used to think Damien Crawford have sense, Since the last local government election, me lose every ounce of respect me for Damien Crawford. Damien Crawford is not sensible any at all. I don't know what we did see in him. See? Damien Crawford is a big pile of Mark Gold indeed. See? Anyway, my people, I got left for you now. But I am live this evening again. So I realized that I came on a little bit late this morning because, me did try to work out some little kinks with this thing. But I believe I have it up and running now. So, it did not take me long at all, my people. So big up to everybody that gave me a thumbs up. If there's any new subscriber that subscribe, big up on yourself. Matter of fact, I check for me come off, see if I get no new subscriber. Because anyone on a subscriber, they pay me a bite out of the neck chin. Take my ramp, I don't know. Check if I get no new subscriber. Not even one me get. But anyway, me no bex. Me no bex, I say we can't get every day. See? Big up on yourself, my people. Me soon later. See? So big up yourself, Father, that night. I enjoy your lunch, my boss. See? And big up everybody You have a good day. Shower labor rights.